Alright, we're here at the same school, the same local middle school. Now I'm going to show you the size, the step up bigger from this one. So from this one, you get about 2 to 3 gallon fish tank basically with this water jug. This one we're moving up to a 10-gallon tank, and this is just a regular 10-gallon tank. It actually has a weird design, but it's because this is just what we found at the thrift store, at the local Goodwill. So it's just other than that, it's just a regular 10-gallon tank. Right here we have a 68 gallon per hour water pump, and it's going off. For this one, I made for an NFT system. So here's the NFT system. As you can see, I have it set to just these 2-inch holes, and I've used the baby bottle liners, and we've just punched holes in them with a hole punch. And what we're going to do is fill it with rocks, fill it with pebbles, put it in there, put the seeds in there, and then I'm going to show you what it looks like when you turn it on. Alright, so the water starts pumping out, goes through this tube, and goes up into the top one. Here's what it looks like. You can see it just makes a small stream. You can see the water in there, just moving about. And so here it goes to this top one, then comes out down here to this one, to here, and so on. And then finally it comes out of here, and then it finally goes back into the tank. And of course this one's not ready yet. There's no seeds, and there's no stones, and there's no fish. There's just a little bit of water just for testing it out. But this whole system costs maybe around $40 to $50. So it's very cheap if that's your budget. It's very easy. The way I've made this system right here to hold up the NFT is it just used a couple of T's, elbows, and all of this is in 3/4 inch. So you put, let me see if I can show you. See, you've got your T's right there. So it's just 2 T's, and really the hardest part is this part right here, solving this to give it the angle. So here you give it no space, so the thing is about the PVC connecting on the inside is about 1.5 inches. So you have right here we have no space, and here where overall you leave about an inch or 1.25 inches of space. But because you do that, you have to do the complete opposite. You have to flip it on this side. So here you have no space, and there you have to put in your 1 inch to 1.25 inch space left over, and you do that alternating, and eventually what you get is you get this zigzag system that lets it drain all in one direction. It all goes this way. You give it that nice angle. You don't want too much of an angle. And then here I put, every once in a while, every now and then, I have these little pieces to hold up the actual NFT. And then I also have these braces. You can see them. You can see them right there. Gotta get a better shot of this. You see these braces right here going this way, that way. 1, 2, 3, and then 4. This is the easiest one to see, to get it to give it more structure. And then instead of using 45 degree elbows, what I did, I just made it into a flat frame, and then you move these. You put some 90 degree elbows at the end. There's one here and one there, and there's 2 on the other side. And all you do is you make these legs a certain height, and the whole thing conforms to force that angle. And then once you have this and this, and you make them stand straight up, then you just add the bottom brace, and that's it. You get your angle without having to use 45 degree PVC elbows. Right, and then this will support some fry which come from the tank upstairs in the 7th grade classroom. So the fry will first go into here, and then when they get bigger, they'll be transported to this one, and then we have another one in case there's too many fry. So I will show you the others in another video. But basically, once they get to about an inch, they move into our 20-gallon tank, and then after that they move into our 50-gallon tank, and then at about 6 inches they'll move into our large tank. Alright, that's all for now. Let me know if you have any questions. Thank you for watching.